Hi, this is Theo from PakaBlocks.com. Today I want to show you the Pilot Namiki fountain pen. This one comes with a falcon nib. I'm going to show you how I use this for drawing. I actually have two Namiki fountain pens. One is the standard version that I bought on Amazon. The other one I got it modified with the Spencerian modification, and I bought that one from nibs.com. So in terms of appearance, they have no difference at all. The body is very standard, black body with some gold trimmings. The clip is gold color. Other than that, nothing much. But what I want to talk about the pens is in relation to how they draw. Let me test which one is this. Okay, this one is the modified version. This one is much softer, more sensitive compared to the standard version. So you will need to apply less pressure in order to get the thicker lines, and this pen is great if you want line variations. Thin, thick. It does have some railroading when you draw very fast, like this effects. The unwanted effect when the nib runs out of ink. Because this pen is so, the lines are so thin, they are really great for hatching. You can put the lines really close to one another. I feel that the Spencerian modification makes the tip a bit thinner, just slightly thinner than the standard version. Let me show you the standard version now. I'm not sure if you can see any difference. The difference is very subtle. But the main difference when it comes to using it is that the standard version has less flex. So that's the main difference. Very good pens for hatching. Let me show you the nib a bit closer. Okay, the nib is actually angled downwards a bit. So it's what this does is it allows the nib to flex backwards. So it's also quite a thin nib, and that makes it a bit flexible compared to other nibs as well. This is a 14K gold nib. There's no design on it other than the Namiki brand and the 14K. Namiki is a brand from Pilot, so it uses the Pilot converter. This particular one is CON50, CON-50. Ink flow is generally quite good, and unless you're drawing thick strokes very fast, ink flow is not a problem. Most people, I think, would buy this pen for writing. I'm not very good at writing the script, but it can be done. Downward strokes are much thicker compared to the side strokes. Well, yeah, you can see that the ink flow isn't quite good, so you really have to write a bit slower if you want to write with this pen. Because the pen can produce thin and thick lines, it's quite interesting to draw with this pen. However, you can only get thick lines when you are pulling the pen downwards. But even so, it already makes the drawing quite interesting. Another nice feature of this particular pen is because the nib is angled in such a way, you can actually flip the nib around and use it for shading. But you have to be careful of the area that the ink comes out. So it's a bit difficult to control because you don't know where the ink comes out from exactly. the bottom part of the ink. I think there's this little hole here, that's the limit to where the ink comes out, so you can use this for shading as well. I'm going to show you how I use this pen for drawing in a demonstration. When I'm using this pen, I tend to work a bit slower and I work more carefully. That's because the nib is quite sharp. I do not want the nib to be caught in the paper fiber. And if the nib does get caught in the paper fiber, it may splatter ink. The nib also feels a bit scratchy on paper. That's because of the sharp point. This is quite common to sharp nibs. I will post a link to my completed sketch in the video description below, so if you want to take a look at a high-res scan for this image, you can do so. These two fountain pens, the standard version versus the Spencerian modified version, are not too much difference in terms of the line widths that you can get, but the one that is modified is definitely softer and more sensitive. It feels like you are drawing with a brush actually, yeah. But the modification is going to cost you a bit more. So if you want to buy the standard one, you can buy from Amazon, and if you want the Spencerian modified one, you can get it from nibs.com, but you need to pay a bit more for that. That's all for the review today. If you have any questions, just feel free to ask me in the comment section below. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done so, because I'll be posting more sketching videos, art product reviews, and sketchbook features in the future. Thanks and have a nice day.